Drag podcast.
Hello. And welcome to Silent Podcasts. I am Robin from HR.
And I'm Elise Navy-Dad.
And we're here to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 6. This is episode 6, right?
Episode 6, All-Stars 6. The challenge was at about a 6 out of 10, so it is the devil's episode.
You thought it was a 6? I was gonna give it like a 4. I hate this challenge.
Work. Okay. Do you wanna get right into it, or should we like do the last week on? Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so everybody knows a bitch went home.
Everybody knows. Yara Sofia?
Yara, because okay, so to me, the halftime challenge feels like 17 years ago.
Well, yeah, because we're filming it on a Wednesday right now, live. Hello.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's one of those things where like it's basically a whole week, and then like literally at 3 a.m. is the next episode. So
because I was watching it like right before this, I was rewatching the episode, and when they were like previously on and showed the halftime challenge, I was like, that feels like 10 billion years ago.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hello. But so Yara goes home, and then
Yara had gone home
as Shakira.
Fuck you all.
She said, fuck everybody.
Which I loved. I have to admit, I loved that.
I love when people leave the runway mad.
Yeah, I think you should be. If I'm being very honest, I think you should be mad. Otherwise, are you there?
Did you even want to be there?
Like, why are you there? If you're not, I don't get it. Like,
I don't either.
I mean, for this particular one, what else are they going to be doing? Like, it was filmed in a pandemic, so I guess that makes sense, but still.
But also, like, I will say, like, in Yara Sofia's position, having the lip sync assassin be someone, like, you're very good friends with to send you home, because it was Jessica Wilde.
I have a note.
Yeah, tell the note.
I have a thing. Okay, so I watched the Roscoe's viewing party with Yara Sofia and someone, I think it might have been Jiggly. It was someone else was there. Mm-hmm. Yara said Jessica was not supposed to be the assassin on that.
I read that.
They switched it up, brought Jessica in, and that's when Yara is like, oh, I know I'm going home.
I just think every time I'm like, oh, maybe it's not as edited as I think it is, I'm reminded like, oh no, this is manufactured.
It's a show. Yeah, it's absolutely a reality TV show. Like,
oh, and especially All-Stars. All-Stars is a reality show first.
All-Stars, and I think reality TV should be reality TV first, competition second. If you want to see a good competition, I don't know, go watch Miss Continental. Like, go to your local
drag competition. Every city at this point has some version of a drag race.
Yes, go to a drag competition and use your drink votes for the girl that maybe their friends aren't rich enough to show up and buy 1,000 cocktails. Go there, vote for her. You will be her new favorite person, and you can be a fan of hers for life. And then when she gets on Drag Race, you probably can like get VIP shit.
Well, that's the thing is like, if you want to watch a real competition, go watch a real competition.
Yes, please.
This is the TV show.
Yeah. That being said, though, 10 out of 10 would recommend Continental videos on YouTube. I do it like sometimes I just spend hours watching Trinity K. Bonet, by the way. Bang, baby, bang.
You were telling me about that dance routine the last time.
Oh, yes. The choreography.
Oh,
I mean, I'm a girl. If you see 3 numbers from me, you will see the same like 6-8 counts. So
yeah, it's the same facial expressions and the same 7 deep squats. Like,
yeah, they're different songs, but
so Yara's gone. Jessica Wilde is the lip sync assassin, sends Yara home.
She sure does.
And then we get into this episode where Jan's being a baby.
I'm obsessed with it.
As a character, I live for how unhinged she is.
Oh, so unhinged.
As a human being with a heart, I'm like, baby, do you need something? Like,
I don't know if she's okay. Something funny is I have a really good friend. One of my best friends does a show with her every Friday night, or did for a while. So it's fun to hear the other side. I like after every episode, I'm like, okay, have you talked to Jen yet? What happened? Give me the tea. Is there any behind the scenes stories? Was she actually crying that much? But I do think this was a huge almost, I think Jan maybe thinks this was a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Because she could have been the one to get rid of Yara.
But
she didn't make the bold choice. She made the choice she thought everyone else was going to do. And now she's just upset that she didn't get to make the move. And also the person that she decided to eliminate is still in the competition. Which
she
I think
overthought it. She overthought it. I would never, like, just do what you want to fucking do, because it's a 50-50 chance that you're even going to do it.
Yeah. And especially with Jan, she's not known for her lip syncing ability. So you should probably choose, which is probably why she chose the person that she thought was going to go home.
But that wouldn't have mattered. She wouldn't have won.
Yeah. But I think she thought Ikaria was the safe bet.
It does, in my world, I don't see a scenario where Jan wins a lip sync.
No, exactly. That's why I think she chose Ikaria, was because
then I can pull it out later and be like, see, I was on everyone's side.
Yeah. So I think that was why. I think she was just more upset she made the wrong decision, which I need to see more of this Untucked. I just need to, like, talk to someone. Are they not allowed to go have side conversations? Can they not strategize? Can the winner not go and talk to people and be like,
so the winner does. They go and talk to them.
Yeah. But they can talk to the two bottom people. I want to know, does the winner get to go to, like, the group and be like, hey guys, what are we doing?
I know during Untucked, there's a lot more group discussion about, like, well, what do you think you're going to do? But it's never real. Yeah. It's always just Eureka in a corner being like, so what do you think's going to happen today? And then, like, it goes from there. Like, well, how do you think you're going to pick who's going to go home?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're going to do it like, okay, I don't think I'm going to do it like that. Like, that's essentially, like, the extent of strategy.
Yeah, I really wish they were strategizing more out in the open. Like, I wish it was a thing, because they could have probably gotten it together and sent some people home that they maybe wanted to send home. I don't know.
I think, like you were saying this before, I think it's going to take someone who is a strategic person to go in there and really hack it.
Yeah.
And show everyone else how to really do it.
Yeah.
But I think right now they're still thinking about, like, oh, well, I want to be like a judge. We have to think like the judges think.
And I hate that. You should be the judge. I would always vote. Always vote. My excuse for my votes would always be, I thought they did worse. The judges, I don't give a fuck what the judges think. The judges, most of them don't even do drag.
This is what I was going to say. Is like, the reason it's in your hands is you all do drag.
You know, you get to work with these people. You have to work with these people later after the season, and probably you worked with them before the season. Like, this is your moment to take out that girl you don't like.
Well, this is the thing too, is like, who do you want to hang out with? Because for the next 2 weeks, you're with these people. Who do you want to actually be with? And
who do you think is going to have your back?
Mm-hmm.
That is why I would have got rid of Ikaria any chance. Anyone that's like, it's not personal, it's drag, they have to go home immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately, they have to go home for my.
But I don't. Here's my issue is I'm like, Akira, you say that, but you know if Raja and other people voted for Akira to go home,
Raja did.
Well, I know, but it would be personal.
Yeah,
it has to. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't have that mode in my brain, I guess, of, oh, it's just, the biggest drag competition in the world.
Yeah.
Whatevs. I don't know if you know that joke.
Well, also, you're strategic in the way you think, though.
Yeah. But, like, I don't know. I feel I just thought everyone would be like that. I don't know. Maybe not.
Well, I think they're. Well, we'll talk about it later because it has to do.
Let's hop in the episode. Let's
keep going. So Jan's all fucking crying the whole time because she picked Akira.
Mm-hmm. She's in her boohooeries.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, she really just should have said, "Well, I thought this is where the group was going, and I made the decision. Oopsie." But and you already said it's not personal, so I felt free to vote for you because I knew that maybe who was the other person?
Yara.
Oh yeah.
Because Yara did. Yara was like, "Fuck you all," and walked out.
Yara went for Trinity, then Trinity went for Yara, and like Yara's in the mode more. So we'll see.
And then there was no mini challenge.
Thank God. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at these mini challenges going away.
I like them for the regular seasons when we don't know the people. When I know you, I don't really care.
Yeah, I just want to see you serve drama. I want to see I want to see the drama. I want to see the character. I don't need to see all your little fun, like how pretty you can look in 10 minutes. No one cares. No one looks pretty in 10 minutes. Unless you're Carmen Farada from fucking Drag Race España.
She is beautiful.
I haven't seen the reunion yet. No spoilers.
No, I mean, I haven't really been watching. I just like keep up with the pictures, but like
stunning.
Yeah.
Stun.
The finale hasn't happened yet though, right?
No, I think it's happening on Saturday or Sunday whenever it's on.
Oh, okay.
Because they actually had a reunion episode.
Interesting.
Which is
Wait.
fun.
Pause on All Star 6 for a second. Did you see Drag Race Thailand is coming season 3?
It is?
Yes.
Okay, then something tells me maybe the International All-Stars spoilers are true.
They announced it earlier, like the person who runs the production company announced it earlier on Twitter. And Pangina shared it, which means I'm assuming she's coming back.
Well, she would have to be.
I mean, she would have to be. But
like the whole point of her being on,
She was in Boston last week.
Oh,
and I went and saw her, and she was good. She was a really stunning performer.
Yes, I've seen her like do some performances like at Mickey's WeHo, not like in person, but online. And I actually have met the winner of season 2 of Thailand, and they were lovely. They were so nice, sweet, very talented, very great at performing in drag. So yeah, I think Thailand honestly is the superior of the international versions.
Yeah,
maybe UK might have taken over now, but
for now,
but Thailand 1 and 2, y'all. I think a lot of it's on YouTube or it's on Wow Presents Plus with captions if you want to pay the $3 a month, which up to you. 10 out of 10 recommend. If nothing else, watch the runways. The lip syncs are garbage, but they're very exciting.
Yeah. Anyway, I had to say that before I forgot.
No, that's very exciting. What is it called? Breaking news.
Breaking news. Had to say. But okay. So then we get into this main challenge, which we lightly said at the beginning. You said was a 6 out of 10. So it's.
Here's the thing. I said that as a joke. I actually really, really liked the challenge. And this is.
I thought we finally agreed.
No. And I do have a reason because especially an All-Stars winner, but just as anyone on Drag Race in general, the amount of podcasts and interviews and just talking about your life, not on stage. And you have to be vulnerable. You have to have an interesting story. You have to at least know how to make your story known in a funny, casual way. And I think that's something that not a lot of people can do. And I definitely can tell which are the queens that are good at it and which are the queens that are bad at it. And it tends to be the queens that are bad at it don't do as well on Drag Race.
Yeah. I will say, I think if it was framed differently as like a podcast challenge or how they if it was framed differently, I think I could get behind it. Like an interview sort of thing. This pink table talk where RuPaul is essentially just begging you to cry and like tell you all these thoughts and feelings and share and share and share. I think it is just, it's literally fodder to me. Like it is like reality TV, like middle America porn.
Yes. I mean, to me, it's better than the scripted acting challenges, I will say. I think it's better. It's more entertaining. You can learn more about the queens. You get more talent, I think, from that than you do from being like overacting.
I will say, if it was framed like you were describing as like an interview podcast, rather than like, here's a topic and you're going to sit around the pink table and you're going to talk about this deep topic, like, no.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Yeah.
And it was, I still don't remember how it was described for some reason when they were describing the challenge, and like the little minutes after that, I missed every time I was watching the episode. I don't know if I just always had to pee then or if I was like looking at something, but I don't remember what it was described as. So I'm making up my own interpretation of it.
I think they literally described it as like, you're going to get in groups of 3 and do like a round table discussion about a topic.
Yeah. And that's like, did they ever say you're supposed to be casual? You're supposed to be funny? Like,
nope.
Or did they say go?
That literally, I believe, was the description. It was like, you're going to have a roundtable discussion about these topics as if you're doing it on stage or something.
I mean, that's fair. And I guess if you are leaning into a serious topic, then that, I guess, will guide the way for... but I do think that... I don't know. I really like the challenge. I think it's something we haven't seen yet. And I think it's something that... once you're a Drag Race girl, or hell, once you're us girls, we're doing this right now. Like, it's such a digital age now. Podcasts are everywhere. And interviews are a huge thing in the Drag Race community. So I think it is an important challenge. It should have been branded differently.
So I think it's supposed to be based on the Jada Pinkett Smith show.
The Red Table Talk.
Yes. And so I get that inspiration. Maybe they weren't allowed to, like, say that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just feel like there was something missing in the explanation and the delivery of the challenge where I was kind of just like, this just feels like a challenge designed to, like, for RuPaul to rate your trauma.
Yeah. But also, that's all of reality TV. Like, if you don't have trauma, sorry, you're not getting on, BB. Like,
well, and I get that, but I feel like there's other, like, the editing, it was just so glaringly obvious of the goal.
Yeah. And I guess I don't have a problem with that.
I just thought it could have been, like, framed differently. Like, you describing it as like a podcast or an interview challenge, I'm way more like, okay, I get behind that. Like, I miss when they did the red carpet interview challenges.
Nice. Yeah,
it was always like towards the finale. I really liked those, like or like when you had to be like Oprah and they did the interview with Cher's mom and Chaz Bono.
Yes. That was
I liked that. But this whole like because the topics were sex, motherhood, and body.
Yada. Yes.
Okay. I just feel like it was too handed to us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I also don't like to work a lot, so I'm okay with being handed something. I'm cool with sitting on my couch and someone giving me something. But that's just how I like to watch TV. I don't need it to be, I don't know, intricate, difficult. I just want to see funny, good, and I want to see talent. And hot people. I would also like that sometimes, you know. That's why I watch Love Island.
Well, okay, so did you find any of this challenge funny?
Yeah. I thought honestly the whole first group. Do we want to like do any like
let's go group by group. So Team Sex was Trinity, Eureka,
and Akira.
Yes.
I thought they didn't really have any like workroom drama, did they? Yeah, no. I thought they were by far the best group. I watched it like 2-3 times now. I was really entertained. I thought I learned new things about them. I never was bored. There was never a lull in the conversation that was at least presented to us. I thought everyone did their jobs very well. Eureka kept it going. She always had a lighthearted quip, a joke to bring it back up when it got too serious. Or not even too serious, but when it got like she could feel and let someone go through their trauma and then be like, here's an unoffensive joke to lighten it up. I was fascinated by the fact that Akira lived her life as a woman for a little while. Kiki.
Yes. I thought that was such a good moment for Akira. Akira very much was like, now is the time for me to say this.
Yes.
It felt it was good to see. They were my favorite group by far.
Yeah.
Which isn't surprising because I love Trinity.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I really do like Akira. I do think this season she's not shining as much as she did before, but I liked that she shared so much of herself in this challenge.
Yeah.
I hate Eureka.
I know you hate Eureka. I know it.
I can't get behind it. And I thought, and at one point I was like, she's saying, because like being a bigger person who does drag. I really like wanted during this conversation to relate. And there were parts of it that I did. And then she would say something that I was just like, okay, now shut the fuck up.
I have a question. I can't really have an opinion on it. I'm curious of what you thought about the whole, she talked about like the chubby chaser conversation. She's like, why are you chasing? I'm not running anywhere.
Yeah.
But I did think she brought up a good point about the difference between like worshiping and fetishizing.
Yes. And that was the part where I was kind of just like she got me with that comment of like, this is a good conversation to have because it's a real issue in the gay community as far as like like body issues in general in the gay community are crazy, especially for like sexuality. And
what was that mean? Being
a bigger gay person in the world that's obsessed with beauty, it's very interesting when there is this chubby chaser type of person and there is a line, like there's appreciation, like worship, like Eureka was talking about, and then there is like the fetishization of a larger body where they say the things like Eureka was saying about like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck your fat hole. Like it's literally that, like, and it can go to a place that's like, what is happening here? I want to like her. There's just something inside of my body that I'm just like, I find you insufferably annoying. I think as a moderator, she was great. Yes. I think this might have been the best she's looked in the face, in my opinion.
Beautiful.
There's just something about the bitch that I can't like.
I 100% agree with you. I always feel like Eureka does so well on Drag Race. She is a really good drag queen, and it's not my favorite thing to say, but she's an amazing. Like she's really, really, really good. She rarely looks not great.
I call it very like Google a drag queen. Like you Google like if you put in like 6'6" plus size drag queen.
Yes,
Eureka. Like like anywhere because and it's good. It's good drag. It is very good drag. But it's very like what you expect from drag in a lot of ways.
Yes, she never reinvents anything. It's never anything new.
Yes,
but it's always very polished and very good.
I will say, even though I hate her, it was my favorite team.
Yes, favorite team. I've heard a lot of people think Eureka should have won the challenge. I disagree. I thought if it was going to be anyone that wasn't Ginger Minj, it would have been a Carria. But that's
really,
in my opinion, between the runway and the talk. But we'll get to that later.
I see.
Trinity. Trinity also nailed it. But I have a thing about her runway.
If Team Sex won, I do think I would have wanted to see Trinity take it. I think, granted, she has talked about it on television before as far as her HIV status, but there was like the last time it was talked about, it was the very like big like coming out moment of it. This was more of like, no, I am a person who lives with HIV. Like it was very like real. It was someone, everyone like, if you know, like, and I also related to Trinity so much when she said the thing that was like, Josh is the manager, Trinity is the artist.
I loved that. I loved that. I feel the exact same
That's
way.
literally in my core. I went, that's how I feel all the time.
Yeah. Like when she said, if you put a ring on it, then I'll role play for you. That's how I feel 100%. Whenever anyone hits on me in drag, which only has happened like maybe 3 times in the 3 years I've been doing drag, I'm always like, are you okay? Because I'm not. Here's the thing. I've gotten so much better at makeup than when I used to be going out before the pandemic, and that's when it always happened. So that's why I'm like, okay, you're just like I can tell it's not a worshiping and it is a fetishization because I did not look like someone that needed to be worshipped at the moment. So
well, my thing is like I've gotten hit on outside in drag, and I'm like, you are mentally ill. Yeah, like there's something wrong with you.
And like people like what they like, so I'm not like judging them. It's just one of those things where like if you like this, then you're gonna hate me because I don't present like when I am not in drag and I'm not like doing something with the name Elise like underneath it. I am not like I am the same person, but like you're not getting any woman from me. Like I might be Can we say I'll say it in Spanish. I might be a maricón, but I'm not a woman. Very gay though.
I live. Yeah, it's very much like no. And that's where I think a lot of people can relate to that fetishization comment. But I do think Trinity would have been my winner if Team Sex won. I do think Team Sex should have like either collectively just give them all like tell them
hard in All Stars though, because because of the lip sync thing. That is because I do agree. I think they if it was a regular season, the three of them would have won, and Ginger just would have been safe.
Yep.
But I do think that Ginger did the best in the challenge, mixed then with the runway.
Well, okay. So do you want to talk about Ginger's team?
Yeah, let's go on to Ginger's team.
Or do you want to skip that and go to the other team?
Let's save them for last when they went, and then let's go to the second team, which I think was by far the worst team.
Terrible.
Yeah, I won't say it was. Well, no, it wasn't great.
So this was Motherhood.
This was Motherhood. Scarlett, Kylie, and Raja.
Okay. Raja was the best on the team. Raja in this red look, when Raja came on the screen, stunning. I literally was like, so fucking beautiful.
Yes.
Like, Raja looked so good in the challenge. Like, so good in the challenge. I do
have one thing to say about Raja in the challenge, and maybe just Raja in general. I am a Raja stan. I love her. She is still, to this day, my winner pick. I think she is the moment. I just really want her to stop wearing fucking beauty supply store wigs on Drag Race. That's my only thing. She was so amazing. I'm like, if she would have just teased it or made it, like, it just looks like a shake and go. And it's just happened so many times now that.
In the challenge or on the runway?
Yes, and both. There are so many times where I'm like, girl, just like get a bang on the wig, like make it go up.
See, I didn't mind it in the challenge. I didn't mind her wig in the challenge this week. This is the one wig that I think she's where I've been like, yeah.
Okay. And I guess it's always like fine. It doesn't ruin the look for me. Like I'm still obsessed with her, but I'm like, girl, like, can I just give you a wig? And I don't even have good wigs. Like, can someone just give you a big old fucking wig? I just want to see it. I just want to see her like in this, or not even this particular, because no one needs to wear this, but it's something big. I just want to see her in a big old draggy ass wig.
Yeah, and I think it could be coming. I think it could happen.
Yeah, yeah.
There's still a lot of season left. Every time I'm like, there's a lot of people left in this competition.
I have a lot of hope, a lot of faith. I believe in her. And so I cannot wait to see her in a giant hairpiece.
Yeah, I thought Raja did the best on her team. I thought the story about her mom was like so relatable and so honest. Like just and real, but that was like, to me, I was like, this isn't even produced for me. In this moment, when Raja got upset about her mom, I was like, that is raw emotion. That was not like coerced emotion. That was, and if it was because she was arguing back that she didn't want to do it.
And if it was, she's a great actor. Like,
I will say, there was that drama in the workroom about the topics, the motherhood versus body.
Yes, Ginger versus Scarlett.
I will say, I thought it was very fucking annoying that immediately after they do this rock, paper, scissors, someone on their team each expresses discomfort with the choice. And I'm like, okay, y'all could have solved this by just asking what your team wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, if someone on your team was like, wait, no, I do not want that topic, then you could have been like, okay, fine. And I do think, I think that moment might have sent Scarlett home.
Yep.
I think that is when Scarlett, A, the topic was not correct for them.
Nope.
B, making Ginger her adversary, even if it was fun and playful, there's something underneath any disagreement. Not any disagreement, but there's something underneath like I want this, and then you want it. But then Ginger won the challenge and said, oh, you wanted to fight me on motherhood. You know what? Go see your mamas. How about that? How about you go see them? How about you go home?
I will say, I thought it was a little bit of a reach about some of Scarlett's critiques about like the making RuPaul uncomfortable comment.
Oh, I fully disagree. I think it was absolutely correct.
You think it was correct?
I agree with
I think it was too far. I agree that like she did not balance correctly between the personalities, but I wouldn't say that I was uncomfortable. I was cringing.
Yeah,
but
I was uncomfortable. Oh. And I think if you cringe, you are uncomfortable. Cringing is uncomfortable.
Well, it wasn't enough for me to like.
Unless you're into that sort of thing.
No, but it wasn't enough to make me be like, I don't like that. It was just like, oh, that's weird.
But also, RuPaul didn't say like, you made me uncomfortable. She's like, it made me feel a little like, and she was like searching for a word, uncomfortable. Like, I think maybe she meant I cringed, or maybe she meant, but like she said uncomfortable, and she didn't say it in a mean way because Scarlett didn't act like a normal person. She's like, I'm her son. Like, what the fuck was all that about? Girl, just talk.
It felt a very like goofy movie version of Scarlett.
Yeah, it felt so fake to me. And if that's her real, then maybe she just needs to develop a different TV personality. Because I feel the same way about Jan. We're like, but we'll talk about that in a sec. So I actually thought Sonique did fine. I do not think she should have been lipstick eligible.
No, there were other people for me that were lipstick eligible.
Yeah. Well, I thought it should have just been between the two.
No. I think there is someone who should have been in the bottom, deserved to be in the bottom, has not been in the bottom yet.
I think I know who it is, but would we is there anything about this group that you would like to say before we move on to that group?
I will say I'm a Kylie stan. We are a Kylie stan in this podcast.
Absolutely.
When she said, I know about motherhood because I have a dog.
I loved it. I said,
fucking what?
I loved that. Like, you're right. Like, you do. You're correct.
I was like, well, okay. I loved it from the perspective of I love mess. Like, I love it from that perspective. From the perspective of, like, you have Raja sharing this story about her mom. And then you have Scarlett talking about her two mommies. And you have Kylie in the middle. I became a mother when I got my dog.
I thought that was brilliant because I don't know. I'm one of those gays that like, I will never have children. I don't understand the appeal. I don't get it. So for me, having an animal is like having a child.
I will say, I do think that's when Scarlett not only sealed her own fate with that debate, it was when she put Kylie in the bottom. Because I think Kylie would have been better talking about body.
Oh, of course. She literally transitioned. That is that is who needs to be talking about the body.
If you actually discussed with your team what they want to talk about, Raja, Scarlett, and Kylie would have been way better talking about body.
Absolutely.
Than fucking Ginger, Jan, and Pandora.
Yeah. And so it's just like, I almost said 2 plus size girls. I almost called Jan plus size for a second. I didn't say it, but I thought it for a second. No, that was just being shady to Jan. It's one of my favorite activities.
I thought there was more thought.
I did think Sonique had a really good line with the don't let the hurt child make an adult. I thought that should have kept her safe.
I firmly think that Kylie was not lipstick eligible. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I think that was the moment where I was like, you are a good moderator.
Yeah. And I thought she was. Yeah.
When she was balancing, when she was talking to both of them, that's when I was like, you're a good moderator. Not when she was talking about the dog.
I don't know. I like the dog.
I loved it. I will love it and appreciate it for a camp perspective, but not for this challenge.
I'm here. I'm Team Gizmo. So you know what? I'll fight you on that.
Also, your dog's named after the Gremlins movie.
Well, maybe he's a terror. You don't know.
Yeah, okay, but it's like a giveaway name for a dog. I feel like there's so many dogs in the world named Gizmo.
Here's the thing. I think when it comes to Sonique, when it comes to Kylie, she is so fierce and so amazing. I will not say she's the most creative person I've ever seen on a TV show.
Yeah.
So maybe she's just really good at what she does. And have I said this before? Do you think she looks almost exactly like fucking Madonna in her interviews?
I noticed it last episode. She is so stunning in the confessional. It
is so refreshing, her and Jiggly, to see a woman just in the interviews. I don't know what it or like, and I don't know what it is. But
that southern drawl, that lean back in the chair. You know that her and that producer, she walks in there. Oh, hey, honey, how are you? Like puts in like it's all like
she's like, turn up my microphone. I'm gonna be quiet.
Like, oh yeah, turn it up. Like, yeah, sure, girl, everything's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love water. You're so sweet, baby. Like
and she has the best workroom fashion. Like it's everything. If you'll notice, everything's fully rhinestoned. Like her workroom looks are rhinestoned. Well, and there are girls that can't put rhinestones on their fucking runway outfit. So like Kylie said, hello and hello and hello. But
the thing with Kylie is like you have to like there is another level that Kylie is coming in with where like you don't just have to think about your runway looks. Like she's obviously thinking like eyes are on me. I am like I am one of the few trans girls that gets to go on Drag Race and be a trans girl.
Woman,
a woman. Like
she gets to be a woman in the like all the time, every day, all day, every day.
Literally,
it's lovely. So Robin hates dogs is what we're taking away from this conversation. If you're a dog mother,
fun fact.
Oh really?
Okay, so lots of people are like, "You're a bad person because of this." I am not an animal lover.
Oh, okay.
So, like, other people's dogs, I like will enjoy for like it's about 10 minutes, and then I'm like, get that thing away from me. Like I don't want to
think about where it came
people's from. Cats, like when I sleep at my sister's house, she has to put the cats like I have to be in a room where the cats can't get in because I'm like, get the fuck off of me. Like I do not fuck with people's pets. If they can be in a cage, I'm way more about it. Because then I don't have to touch it. I don't need to be like,
This is now the most controversial statement ever made on Silent Podcasts. You heard it here first.
And
Robin from HR will walk into your apartment and slay all of your animals and then leave with a smile on their face.
I will say this. Every single person I say this to goes, oh, but you won't hate my dog. No, my dog is the best dog in the entire... No, bitch. It's all dogs.
All dogs matter.
Like...
don't. Whatever you're not about.
No, I'm not a pet person. I want fish. Like, I would love a fish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're pretty to look at. My friend has a saltwater tank. I can sit in front of a fish tank all day and
sprinkle some things in once a day. Yeah, why
low
not?
key. If it dies, it dies. I wasn't that attached because it didn't cuddle with me. I didn't touch it. Like,
so you've heard it here first, folks. Robin is a liar because apparently she likes fish. So apparently she does like pets.
Okay, first of all, a fish is a fish. In my head, I'm like, is a fish an animal? A fish is a fish.
Yes. It literally is an animal. A fish is literally an entire subspecies of animal.
Well, thank you, biologist Elise Navy-Dad. Back to the episode with the last.
Oh yeah. I forgot. We're not just roasting body. Let's go back to the roasted. Let's go back to the what's it called? Body. Oh yes, Team Body. Ginger was amazing.
Ginger is a really good moderator. Here's the issue, though. I'm like, I knew this about you.
Okay. Oh, I didn't. Actually.
You didn't know that Ginger was a good moderator.
Oh, no. That I knew. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant... Oh, here's... now that we're connecting it. Here's where people were like, oh, Eureka should have won because she was so good. I'm like, okay, yes, but I think Ginger deserved the win because not only was she an amazing moderator, she still got out her own story, her own new information. Because I did not know, like, she's like, you don't know why I'm this size. It's because of this when I was younger. I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't.
I feel like I know a lot of things about her and I did not know that. So,
I knew she would be a good moderator.
Oh yeah. That's what Ginger is. I will say this the day I die. Ginger's probably, maybe except for Bianca, the best host in the Drag Race echelon. Like, she's the one. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I loved her. We'll talk about the runway look later, but I did really like it. And I thought she looked great in the challenge. She looked like Ginger. She was the best in her group. Now the other
Ginger, but also a really, really good version of Ginger as well.
I will say, All Stars 2 Ginger wore a bottom lash. I'm glad we've ditched that. I'm really glad we're out of that era.
I'm happy just drag in general is kind of getting over the bottom lash moment.
Well, I always think of Ginger in the episode where she went home on All Stars 2, where she had those
like, meh.
And I was like, why do you look like that, girl?
I don't know. I will say
anyway.
That is one of my favorite Drag Race quotes. You got me, gal. I quote that. I want to say every day since that day, but
I believe that.
Yeah, maybe not every day, but like it's in my vernacular. Let's say that.
So, Jan, I am sorry. I'm gonna say something.
I would like to hear it. I would like to hear it.
I could have done without Jan's internalized fat phobia being aired on my television. Because the way she talked about herself, looking the way she does, I get it. Don't get me wrong, body dysmorphia is a thing.
Yeah.
But I could have done without like the internalized homophobia fat phobia that she was talking about herself. I was just kind of like, girl.
Yeah. Absolutely. I agreed with that. I got a little too like, oh, you're not like, because she's not big. She's still a twink. Like,
well, I would like to see Jan's hate comments. Jan is all over Twitter, all in this challenge, talking about all these hate comments that Jan. Show me the hate comments.
Don't they?
All I see is, yes, Jan, they're nothing without you. Jan was robbed.
She probably got one like before Drag Race, and she just has hold on to it like since then.
Oh, do you want it? So there's a video of Jan when she was in Boston.
Okay.
And she got the entire club. The video looks like Jan standing on stage crying in the entire club chanting Jan was robbed. Right? I found out from my friend because I asked them, I was like, well, how was Jan? Because I was in Florida. And my friend goes, girl, that video is edited. And I was like, what? And she was like, she's like, the entire clip from before of the host of the show saying like, can we all give Jan a big Jan was robbed? Can we please chant that for her? Yeah. And but she didn't post this whole beginning moment of like the audience. Well, of course not. But in my head, I'm like, girl,
I wouldn't either.
Well, I wouldn't either. But also, I would make sure no one's gonna call me out for it.
Yeah, they can call me out for it. Why not? What are they gonna do? Make the thousands of dollars a day that I'm making? Fuck them.
Oh, bitch.
Like, I don't. This is the thing with Drag Race girls. Like, I'm gonna make fun of you. I think death threats is too far. Yes. I think bringing people's family in is too far. Anything else, I would be laughing my way to the bank. Like, and what? She
does, but she takes everything so personally, and it's all so personal with Jan, and that's my thing with her. Is I'm just kind of like, girl,
yeah,
you signed up for the wrong thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think now she's probably fine. I would hope she's now in on the joke. I get you're in a pressure cooker situation and you're also making TV. So like let your emotions fly as they go. But maybe I'm also giving her way too much credit. That could be true as well. Yeah. I like to think everyone would be me on the show. An emotionally adjusted reality TV super fan who understands.
Yeah, but then they wouldn't be on the show.
See, that's the hard part, is actually liking reality TV and getting on a fucking show.
Well, that's the thing.
You know how it works. But I think that would be better because, like, I'm down. Like, I will destroy my reputation for one good TV moment.
I would love if they put more people. Like, there are so many drag performers out there who want to make reality television, who are denied year after year for an Instagram model.
They could have a season full of Candy Muses. Any season they wanted, and they will not run out of them if they keep casting these people.
Nope.
Then people will understand, oh, here's the assignment, let me fill it.
Yep.
And that's why you say the assignment.
Jan was the worst in the challenge. But let's move across the table to Spongebob Pandora box, because in that dress I thought she looked like a fucking box. I hated this dress that she wore for the challenge. The hair with this dress combo that was a pink and red, but there was not enough of a shade difference for me to be like, oh, that's pleasing to my eye. I thought she was wallpaper in the challenge. She is the person that I'm like, she should have been in the bottom. She instead of Kylie, it should have been Pandora, Jan, and Scarlett.
Okay. I liked Pandora in the challenge.
Girl.
Okay, I didn't love, like, I thought she was safe accurately. I didn't hate it. I don't know. She talked enough about things. She was funny enough. She made a couple fun jokes. Like, she did fine.
So you're standing by Jan and Scarlett should have been in the bottom.
Jan and Scarlett are the bottom two, period, point blank. Yeah. I will say that third place slot can filter out whoever you want into it. But I think those are the bottom two, period.
I would say, I'm gonna say something that's a little messy.
No, you can't.
I would have swapped out Pandora and Scarlett.
Oh, absolutely not. Scarlett was the worst overall. Scarlett was the worst overall, but that is also bringing in Runway. Do we want to just go to that?
Yeah, but Pandora is not. No, she needs to go home. She's not giving it.
I agree. Pandora needs to go home, but Scarlett needed to go home before Pandora. And I will fight. I will give you a list, but you know what?
I disagree.
Let's look at the Runway list because I feel like.
Do you think the Runway's going to change my mind? Nope, Pandora.
No. I just want to. I'm averaging Challenge and Runway together, and that is in my brain who placed where.
I would have day-led Pandora. I would have painted that. I would have been like, "Do you got white out?" And I would have painted Pandora's name on that motherfucking lipstick and been like, "Get out."
I'm waiting for that too. They're not allowed to have white out on that set anymore. They're not allowed.
Here's my thing: is I'm just like,
take some white eyeliner, easy breezy.
Well, also, yeah, take that lipstick. What's stopping you from pulling it out? Would just be like, I pulled this person's, but the person I really want to go home is her.
Yeah, or just don't pull a lipstick. Just be like, no, I want this person to go home, and just sit there and cross your arms and wait.
Yep. And then they send you home.
And then you go home. But you know what? You made a great episode of TV.
Yep.
Good for you. Okay, work. So
you got a runway video?
I have a runway video.
Let
me share my screen.
All right. It'll make it easier.
So yes, we are now switching. We are talking about the lovely runways, Clash of the Patterns runway.
I like this. I like this theme.
I love this theme. Okay, work. Let me go. Let me get it. Okay, work. So here's my lovely YouTube screen. I hope you're all enjoying it.
Who's that person in the corner?
Oh, that's my. Oh, don't worry about this person. Oh, don't worry. That's just my 6-year-old headshot that I still use to this day when I go into audition. Don't mind about him up there.
Not this.
Oh my god, my wig keeps getting fucking caught in my mic every time I lean forward.
Listen, the audience lives for the wig. The one viewer is living for
the living. Okay, I think there's a couple zeros after that. I'm sure there's at least 1,000 people watching. But yes, the wig is custom apparently.
The wig is existing.
I've also noticed that when on the rewatch that this YouTube video is apparently not in the order they actually went down the runway for some reason. It's just in a random order. So
that's probably to stop copyright.
Oh, that's very smart. Okay, work. So here we go.
Yep.
First person on our video. We got Kylie Sonique. Oh. Let me silence this fucking video real quick. My apologies to anyone listening. Take your earphones out. Here we go. Kylie in this lovely multiple prints. Obviously, my internet sucks. That's why it's like booping and bobbing. But, it's a little moment. Okay.
I liked this look.
Oh, okay. Well, she just said reload. Okay, work. So I'm going to bring it back up real quick. Don't mind my fucking internet.
Are we watching them all, or are we going to talk one by one?
Yes, I think one by one. I just want to, reload it and pause it. There we go. Okay, yeah, we got at least a little something up there. I love this. I love the shoe. I love the dress. It is multiple patterns, so it fills the assignment. The hat is gorge. It is. The thing is, Kylie can get away with these like Womana outfits because she
looks like a pop star.
Womana. She looks like a pop star. This looks like a VMA. Like this could be a VMA, even a Grammy dress. Like if she was I could picture Dua Lipa showing up in this any time of the day. Yeah, absolutely.
It's gorgeous.
I was gorgeous. The assignment.
This should have saved her at all from being lipstick eligible.
Yeah, the shoe also it had no back on it. That is woman. That is womanhood. No back on. Okay, let me just pause.
Okay.
Actually, no. Let me get a look. Trinity K. Bonet. Okay. Oh, perfect timing.
Oh,
I wanted to zoom in and I wanted to full out.
I really like the dress a lot.
Yes.
A lot. I think the dress is gorge. I don't think it's really a clash of a pattern. It kind of just feels like a pattern. Yeah. I will say the makeup and the dress feel like two different things to me.
Okay, fair.
But that's my only complaint because I think both separately they're amazing.
Mm-hmm. I think this is the best look that came down the runway. I, however, do not think it was clash of the patterns. So my question is, what were they told? Were they told patterns? Were they told clashing? Were they told so I'm curious what their description was. However, I think this is the best look that came down the runway for this runway. I think she looks stunning. Maybe it could be an inch or two longer, but that's my only note because the makeup is stunning. I do think the makeup and the pattern goes together. I think they're both, I think I think it's lovely. I love the no wig, the bleached hair. I think it's stunning. But it wasn't clash of the pattern. So maybe that's why.
I will say everyone else on the runway was wearing, in my opinion, I felt like had a clashing pattern other than one person. And so I do think they were told clashing patterns, or mismatched.
And that's what I was assuming. Yeah.
Like mismatched patterns. And I can see where Trinity would have been like, well, this is kind of like the zigzags are different colors. It goes different ways. I can see the argument. I don't see it being a clash.
Yeah. Luckily, she did not need to defend herself.
Nope.
Like they just said, cool. I will say this led to my favorite moment of the episode, which is what I can't remember who.
Oh, you looking like Spongebob.
Like, oh, so you're just going to be Spongebob.
Sent me.
That got me, gal. That really got me, gal. That really did. So this was lovely.
Yep.
It's lovely. You can't really
Trinity with the bleach blonde is so hot to me.
Oh, so hot. And just like that white line down the middle for the nose contour. Honestly, we just and here we are.
Yep.
The worst fucking runway I might have ever seen on All Stars. This is so boring. This is so basic. This should have got her eliminated on the spot, in my opinion. This is nothing. I could make this. I can't sew. This, and she's a fashion girl too. She is not a performer. She's a fashion girl. This should have been her moment. And when I saw this, I'm like, if she does not go home this episode, then they made a wrong choice. And what?
So you let me hate everything all I want. So I was letting you hate everything you want.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I don't hate it as much as you. I think it needed different hair. I think that would change the whole look. I think if she had different hair, and I think if the bottom of that skirt had some sort of volume in the back, this would be a different dress.
Well, then it would be a different dress.
Well, it would be a different look. Yeah. But I don't hate what she made. I just think it needed a little zhushing.
Yes. I'm also someone, if we can just zoom in, if you are watching on the video feed and not the audio feed, I am a very big person. When you're wearing gloves, those gloves better have fucking nails on them. I don't know why.
I think the gloves are ugly. I would have not worn them.
Yeah, the gloves are disgusting. But I also, if you're wearing gloves, put a nail on it. Like, you're a drag queen, the only point you wear gloves is to not wear nails. But, me with my man hands.
I never wear nails.
I don't usually, but at least paint my nails, or I make an effort to be I'm doing drag, but also I'm not on Drag Race All Stars.
I think it's a stretch to say it's the ugliest dress that's ever been on All Stars.
I don't know whose is worse. Give me one.
Alyssa Edwards' camera dress.
You've heard my opinions on that. I feel like that's one of my favorite looks. I love to go from a ball sack to a full camera gown. I think it was lovely.
But you're going to tell me it was prettier than this?
Not prettier, but at least it was camp. At least it had silhouette. At least it gave drama.
When she dropped the cameras, there was no silhouette.
Yeah, well, there was cameras. Here's the thing.
Ma'am.
I didn't say it was prettier. I said it was better. At least it gave something. This is giving, I bought a sheet. I didn't like it that much. So I cut it up and I sewed it into a dress. And it wasn't an unconventional challenge. It wasn't a runway where you had to make your own. If
I will say the choice of the love letters was very bizarre to me because I was just like, girl, that's just someone who didn't have a mismatched pattern.
Not a pattern. That's not a pattern. Like, and also her patterns aren't even clashing. They go well together. Like,
yeah, I will say, it's not a clashing pattern outfit.
Like, I can't. The shoes are ugly. The gloves are ugly. The hair is not proper. It doesn't.
The hair is a choice. I
didn't realize how much I hated this look until right now.
Bitch, you have a lot of. You have got to. It's fine. We'll get to Pandora. And
the worst thing you could do on Drag Race, I think, is bore me. Like, is bore someone. As Paulina Poroskova said on season 5, the worst thing you could do. Or maybe that was 8 or 6. I can't remember what season it was. The worst thing you could do is bore someone.
Yeah.
On the Drag Race main stage. Like, what is she giving? What is she even giving? Like, this is a pattern run. I don't know. I hated it. As soon as I saw this, I'm like, if she does not go home, that is the wrong choice. And I stand by that to this day.
I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I don't think it deserves an automatic elimination.
Okay, that's fair. Well, let's see what else comes down the runway and see what happens. God, I hate it. And she's like trying to sell it. Like, even the red lip is the wrong color. Oh, she put a ring on, but she can put a nail on the fucking glove. I swear to God. This bitch acting like she is the thing. Like, she is the fucking ticket. Look at her. Like, is she even wearing a corset?
I don't think so.
Or pads? Like, she's not even like, oh, this I loved. Okay.
This.
Raja O'Hara.
Raja's everything to me. I think at this point, Raja has completely, like, not that she really needed to win me over. I was a fan going in, but she's won me over even more. Yeah. I think every single, and knowing the fact that she spent $600 to go to Drag Race All-Star 6, and she is bringing it every single runway of every single week. And this is a clashing pattern.
Yes.
In the best way.
Yeah, it's all clashing, but it all goes together. Mm-hmm. And I think that is, other people did that very successfully, and we'll get to that. But yes, this is one I think about. I heard a critique about it on some other like show or podcast that they were like, I wish she stoned like parts of it. So like part of it would be sparkly and part of it. And I do agree with that. I wish part of it was popping. But this is gorgeous. This is lovely. Like,
see, I don't think it needs like the extra pop.
Yeah. I don't think it needs it, but to bring it over the top, like if you were like trying to win, I think it could use some sparkle. Just not everywhere. Just like I would like a one focal area, or one special something, one pop, one flash, one
little rhinestone on the butt.
Just one rhinestone right on the just right on the tuck.
Yeah,
just right there. Yeah, no, Raja's lovely. The makeup's great. The head wrap's great. I love a girl that can just wear a head wrap. Yeah. I bet she's so fucking comfortable.
And I love that she's like showing you like, I can make pants, bitch. Y'all thought I can make pants? I can make pants.
Just not out of burlap. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Eureka. I really liked this. I also, as you can tell, I am a fan of sometimes ugly drag. I do not think this is pretty, but I love it.
Oh, see, I really like ugly drag too. I wouldn't even put that in that category of like, I really like this ugly drag. Her makeup looks like she fucking splashed water in her face.
Yes, that's true. The makeup, this is not her best makeup moment.
No, it literally, I like was giving me like, I splashed water in my face right before I walked on stage, and now everything's kind of faded.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, she's been in drag probably for like 16 hours a day. So
yeah.
I'm not trying to say like, and I'm a sweaty bitch. I am probably the same size she is. Like, I get it. But you don't have a little time to like fix it?
To mat yourself? Yeah.
To do something? I don't even think it's like lovable ugly. I just think it's ugly. Like, if they're gonna tell the truth, she's wearing a couch, this is a couch.
Yeah, I wish it was either all couch fabric or animal print. The only like I would love for it to be like 17 different animal prints or 17 different like polka dot couch fabric. But she meshes the two together, and that's where I was like, okay, it's not the best look.
It reminds me, it's giving me a shittier version of Electroshock's tie dress.
Literally, I thought the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what I saw the second I saw this, and I was like, well, now I just don't like it.
Okay.
Well, also, I'm a big fan of a shoulder piece.
I'm gonna let you vamp for 1 second about
That's
Eureka, only because I have to pee. So
the Bladder Queen of New York.
Yes. Hello. Oh my god. You know what? Never mind. That's my new slogan. I am the Bladder Queen of New York.
I love a shoulder piece. The shoulder piece is not doing it for me. I just don't like Eureka. She ain't it. She ain't it, girl. She's not for me. And I hate it because I feel like I'm supposed to be a Eureka fan because, like, we're both big queens and I should be supporting the sis. I don't like her. Something just doesn't sit right with me. But I think, no, because I hate the makeup too. I really like the wig. That one viewer right now is like, wow, Robin thinks this cast is trash. And I don't. I really like a lot of people on this cast. I just only like Eureka's wig.
Hello, it's me, everyone. I'm back.
I gave her a compliment.
You gave her
I really liked her wig. That was it.
Oh, you do.
I like the wig. That's it.
That is my least favorite part. I'm not gonna lie. No, I guess I like the wig. I don't think it particularly goes with this look.
This is my
but I also don't know. I guess I don't know what else would go with this. So, like,
is the goal of the runway that nothing goes together? Because then I feel like people did well.
Then she nailed it. Then she is the best. Yeah,
I like the wig. I almost was like, oh, I like it from the neck up, and then I was like, no, I hate the makeup.
I like it from the forehead up.
Yeah, like even the earring doesn't play the next one.
It's we'll watch her sashay around this little.
Well, it also doesn't move right to me. I don't.
Yeah, it moved a little weird. It needed to be tighter in the. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Jennifer Spork in her moment.
I will say, I need to say this first.
Yes.
My favorite thing to come out of Drag Race, ever, is not even something that happened on the show. It is that Kennedy Davenport video. Have you seen this? Of her white shoes, black sock.
Is that her? Like the
church? Sent me. And I cannot, I was singing it as I watched the episode again today. I have not stopped thinking about that Kennedy Davenport video, and I will never look at Jan again without singing that song in my head.
Yeah, I love that so much. Yeah, Jan, this is not, it's better than Scarlett's, but it's not, I wouldn't call it successful.
You think it's better than Scarlett's?
Absolutely. 10 out of 10.
No.
At least she tried. At least
neck up, I agree with you. Neck down, I'm like, this is not good.
No,
she has been photographed. She wore this for press week of season 12.
Yeah. And what?
I just don't. I think if you're going to say that Scarlett brought the, like, I don't think you should re-bring something to Drag Race.
Well,
that the fandom already knows.
It was the press week season 12.
What?
Or press week for All Stars. Press week for 12?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fair. I guess I didn't hate it. I did not like it.
No.
I didn't hate it. At least she tried, I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
But see, the thing is, I would say that Scarlett wears more of a clashing pattern than whatever this is.
I think Jan had a couple patterns. She had some things.
I think the bags are different patterns. I think
bags needed to be the same patterns as her outfit. That's the problem. Yeah.
I just don't.
I don't know. Let me just let it play. Let us see what maybe, because I think it's different when she turns back. I think the chaps have polka dots on them, which is much better. And now that we're getting closer, you can see her glove had the same polka dots on it.
I will say I love this wig.
The wig is gorge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the back. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Jan wasn't great, but here we're now on to Ginger Minge. I loved this.
Oh, I love this.
Because not only was it clashing patterns, it was hold on. One. So it's the same pattern in 4 different colors. She had green, blue, red, yellow. But then she had the same exact polka dots and stripes on her heel and the trim. And she had the same pattern on the hat as she did the rest of the boot. And I'm like, okay, that is attention to detail. That's fashion. Even the trim is the same pattern as the purse, same pattern as the glove. Like it's correct.
It's giving. I am obsessed with this look from Ginger.
Yeah.
I think it is. It meets the assignment while showing her personality. It's very quintessential Ginger. Like you would expect Ginger to wear this.
Yeah, it's probably the best look I think she might have really done on Drag Race so far. I might be forgetting something, but I think it was really solid.
I'm ready to talk about this bitch.
Okay, we're moving on. We're moving on up. Okay, yeah, Ginger, we loved. Cool, easy breezy. Now here is Robin from HR's favorite drag queen in the world, Pandora.
This is fucking garbage. This is garbage. I hate this look. This look literally should have shot her ass to the bottom. It is so boring. It is so basic. It is so expected. It's bad. It's just a bad look. I just don't like. I hate it. I hate it.
Go back to. Oh, there she is. I would have liked it a lot more if it just fucking touched the ground. Why is it so hard for your dress to touch the fucking floor? Like she's wearing huge heels. Don't wear those. Wear a regular heel. Like what the fuck is going on? Why is your dress 3 inches off the fucking floor? What?
It's also why. Like I'm sorry, but there's no way you look at this and don't see Nightmare Before Christmas.
I think that's the point.
Well, that is the point. But how come she was allowed to wear it?
Well, because it wasn't technically copywritten. It wasn't like it's a reference. It's not a recreation. But also, I think as long as you don't, I think for copyright things, as long as you're not like using that name to profit off of, you're okay. As long as it's a reference or a thing. I don't know.
I'm not buying it. I hated it. I literally was like the way you feel about Scarlett is the way I feel about this. This for me was when she turned around. I was like, nope. Pandora's in the bottom. She deserves it. Like she should. It's her time. Finally, we will be rid
of the box.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah. I think it would have been much more successful if A, she wore any fucking jewelry, and B, the dress actually hit the floor.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I love it or I like it that much, but I do think it was at least a reference. At least it was something. I like the patterns together. She gave clashing patterns. I guess I do like the dress. Like I would wear this. It would be hitting the floor, but I would wear this. I think it's nice. I think it's fun. Do I think it's Drag Race All-Stars worthy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But
it's the costume she owned. She probably wore this on Battle of the Seasons Halloween in 2011.
She's like, no one had cameras then, so we're gonna wear it again. Yeah. Pandora. I don't think Pandora's long for this competition. Let's say that.
But she's been here too long. She shouldn't have been asked back.
She shouldn't. Yeah, she was a miscast. Now this is the one for me personally. This, she said, okay, I see you pattern. This is why I think it was a patterns runway, P-H-E-T-R. Nope, can't spell. With an S at the end. I think it was patterns. And she said, oh, you want patterns? I will give you literal, like, sewing patterns with the fucking ponytail made out of measuring tape, the lines perfectly, the bodysuit, the corset's lovely. She has a train. Like, I have 0 notes on this outfit.
Oh, I thought it was gorge.
0 notes. Stunning.
I think the attention to detail here was strong. I think the idea was good. I think overall she did a great job. Yeah. What sells this for me the most is that hair.
Ooh, yeah. It's
the measuring tape hair connected to like the face kini as they call it. Like I was very into that part of it. What sold it for me.
That matches the corset. Like it was. Yeah. I will say, like in my brain, like for a second I was like, oh, it should be rhinestone. Then I'm like, no, it shouldn't, because it's a pattern. You don't rhinestone a pattern. You sew a pattern. Like So that's what I was like. I cannot think of a critique that would be correct.
I support that. I agree.
Comment below if you can, but I to this moment cannot. So yeah, this is the most. Even the shoe's gorgeous. Okay, I will say maybe I didn't get a good look at the shoe. My one thing in drag,
yeah, you've been mentioning shoes a lot, girl.
Is if you wear an open-toed shoe with tights, and I can see your webbed ass foot. Absolutely not.
It's a boot.
Never, ever. I've judged competitions and eliminated girls because they wore fucking tights.
You heard it here first. Do not wear an open-toed shoe on lip sync.
No, or wear an open-toed shoe, or get I wear 5 layers of tights, and you know what I get? Capezios. So I can pop my little toesies out, wiggle them around in the front of a shoe. Hello, get the conversion tights, like, or just, and she's in a pantsuit, so like.
Yeah, she really didn't need to have.
That being said, like I said, I can't get a good look, so I don't know if she is making this in or not.
But Akira, if you're watching, Elise wants you to know if that's an open-toed shoe, this look is trash.
You should have gone home. It goes from my favorite to my least favorite real quick. No, but even with the web feet, if they do exist, this was still, I think, the best look.
Yeah,
like I love it. I think it's great. It's smart. And it's amazing. And it's rare that we get those on Drag Race.
Yep.
True. I think she might be the last one on this video. She sure is. Okay, work. So yeah, we made our way through the runways.
We made it through the runways. Okay, we agreed on some things. Not everything, but some things.
Not everything. But that's why we work great together, is we don't have to agree on everything. We can defend ourselves however we desire, and then the audience decides who will get eliminated from this podcast next week.
Perfect. Bring your votes correct.
Comment below. Yes, comment in the form of Venmo tip. Let me know who you like.
Oh better. Yeah, send us money, and whoever makes the least amount of money is out.
I do love saying at my drag shows, I'm like, if you have anything negative to say to me, say it on Venmo.
Oh, I love that. Did it work?
No, but maybe one day.
When I see an Elise Navy-Dad show, that's the first thing I'm going to do.
Literally be like, fix your fucking lipstick with the tip. And then I'm fine. Then I'm like, thank you so much for the critique. Thank you.
For the tip. Thank you.
Yeah, for the tip and the critique. Like, I will take a critique if money comes along with it. Otherwise, I'm
going to write it on a dollar bill. As I tip you, I'm going to write down every bad thing about you.
That's going to be a few dollar bills, so get ready.
I think I'm going to take out a big 200.
I have to take out a loan for that one.
Okay, so then we get the lip sync assassin is Bianca Del Rio.
I loved this so much.
I loved it, but I also was like, only for
the uncertainty of like, it's not Bianca, right? Like, it's not.
As it was happening, right? Like, if this is real, I will lose my mind.
To be fair, Bianca Del Rio has won just as many lip syncs as Jessica Wilde has, which is none.
That's very true.
So, like, it's one of those things where I was like, they've already had people on the season that haven't won a lip sync ever.
I will say there's a few lip sync assassins that just kind of feel like backdoor All-Star 7 people.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Did you hear? Okay, we'll talk about this at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me, I have a fun, maybe new spoiler.
Oh, so for our little spoiler at the end where we tell people to leave.
Yes, not with this season.
Yeah,
with a future season coming up.
Okay, so then the real lip sync assassin shows up. It's Mayhem Miller,
who I agree is a lip sync assassin. I agree with that.
I will say, Phone by Lizzo, Ginger Minj deserved that win. That was a really good performance.
This was the one. Actually, no, I agree that Raja and Brooklyn could have been a double win.
Yeah.
But I think this was, it has been so long since we have had a amazing comedic lip sync where both of them were killing it. Like, they both nailed this. This is one of the best lip syncs in a while. This season has been pulling out amazing lip syncs.
Yeah. So Ginger wins.
Yes. What was your favorite part of the lip sync? Do you have any moments that you're like, I'm stealing that?
Ginger's very much that, like, her like weird like the combination of the facial expressions and the fact that her movements like were almost just as manic as when she was Fergie.
Yes, I think it worked, but also she was able to like on the dance floor. Like, she gave dancing when she was supposed to give dancing, and then like wobbled when she was supposed to wobble.
Oh, the girlies were eating. The girlies were eating out of Ginger's hands. It was a good number.
Yeah,
when she squatted down and attempted the duck walk.
That's
was very funny.
That's one of my favorite things in a Drag Race lip sync. I think it's also one of the most successful things you can do is watch what the other girl's doing. If she does something, make fun of it.
Yeah,
it always works. You might not win all the time, but it is at least funny.
And then she gets $30,000.
$30,000 more than Bibi, more than Tyra. She made more. But you know what? Whatevs. She probably, honestly, in that one lip sync, she did better than Bibi and Tyra on their entire season.
Well, she also shared it, which I thought was so nice.
Could you imagine that she had Jan's lipstick in her titty that whole time? She's like, I'm gonna give Jan $2,500. I'm gonna send her home.
That would have sent me. I will say, I don't think there was ever a universe where Ginger was gonna send Jan home.
No, absolutely not.
Because they work together. Ginger is that bitch who, like, we work together. I'm not going to blame you.
Yeah, because, yeah. And I think Ginger is smart enough to know who is going to be more successful in the future. And honestly, if we're going to choose between Jan and Scarlet Envy, sorry, Scarlet. Like, you're not...
Well, also, whoever pulls Jan's lipstick out of their titty, God bless them, because they are gonna fucking. The internet is going to, like, Jan's fans are going to murder that person.
But like, so what? Are you scared of like 114-year-olds? Like, what's the I don't get it. Like,
I do feel like these people are scared of that fan base.
No, I do think that is something going through their heads.
Yeah.
I don't understand the concept of being scared of TV viewers. Because if you look at the demographics, it's a lot of kids.
Yep.
You can't come to my shows anyway. Why am I performing for you? Also, you're 14. Like, who cares about your opinion on anything other than like Nickelodeon shows? Like, that's what you should get an opinion on. Like, who cares? Who cares?
They all do.
They do. And I think that's idiotic. And if they let that influence their decision, then their careers are already being hurt. And that's their problem, not mine.
I agree.
So if you want to lose Drag Race because you're afraid of some 14-year-olds, that's on you, sis. That's on you. Because I will fight every 14-year-old that wants to fight me. I'll probably win. I'm a good fighter. So they're also 14. I'm very tall. I can kick them in the face.
Overall, I wasn't a big fan of the challenge, but I will say I think the outcome of the episode was mostly correct. I still would have sent Pandora home.
Okay, that's fair. Yes, I think Pandora should go next. I do think, yeah.
I'll wait till the spoiler moment.
Oh, okay. I think Pandora should go next if I was just eliminating people in my own order of where they should place on the season. I do think Scarlett deserved to go home here. I think she was the worst in the challenge. I think she was the worst runway. She also then went and lied to everyone and said, oh, Jan got the worst critiques when... Ma'am, no, she did not.
Yeah, if RuPaul tells you that you made RuPaul uncomfortable, that's automatically the worst critique.
And she did make people uncomfortable. So, like, it wasn't even a produced critique. Like, it was I fully agree. It was the Scarlett's moment. She was never going to win this season in any way, in any form. So get rid of those people. Jan, do I think she is going to get anywhere near the top? No. If her and Scarlett were in the top together, who is winning? It is Jan. So, in my opinion, that's why I think Jan should stay. Jan also has a win. Whether it was deserved or not, she has a win.
She has a win.
So, yeah, Scarlett ain't got nothing.
Okay.
Except for a terrible dress.
So, next episode is the bad acting challenge.
Oh, it is. Wait,
it's Rumerican Horror Story.
Oh, you're right. I do remember that, yes.
I'm upset only because where the fuck is the Snatch Game episode?
I do know that answer.
I know that answer. Okay. I'm just kind of annoyed that it's like so late.
The thing is, they're doing a lot of things later this season. But also a lot of that's because there's 13 people, not 10. So we got 2 extra weeks because they did 2 episodes the first week. So we are 2 weeks behind where we would be in a regular All-Star season. If that makes sense. So cut off. So we were on what episode? This was episode 5.
Yeah.
So picture this is episode 3. Then the timeline works out.
No, but even then, Snatch Game typically has been.
That's true. Episode 2. Yeah.
It's been an earlier episode.
Yeah, but I think they've now realized that not everyone's good at Snatch Game, so they're gonna let the top girls. Because I do think Snatch Game is an important challenge to make it to, so it should be farther in the season. In my opinion, I think it's like if it's such a staple, make people wait for it. You know,
that's true.
But I'm also terrified of Snatch Game, so I hope whenever I'm on, I get eliminated before that. So I'll lip sync 5 times in a row, then I'll go home the episode before the Snatch Game.
Are we ready for the spoiler moment?
I'm ready for some spoilers. Are y'all ready for some spoilers? Yes, they commented. Yes, they're ready.
All right. So wait, hold on. We're gonna give if you don't want a spoiler about anything Drag Race related, we're gonna give you 3 seconds.
Spoilers.
3. Okay. So did you see that the What You Packin' leaked for the next episode?
I did not see that.
Someone at WoW accidentally posted the What You Packin' episode for the next episode.
So we know that
Akira goes home.
Is going home. Okay, great. Yes. Okay, yes. Which I agree with, but we'll see how it works out.
We'll see how it shakes out. I'm actually kind of surprised it's an acting challenge.
Yeah, I am too. I thought they would, but I guess I don't know what else it would be. So,
but I'm ready to see how it happens. What was your thing?
Oh, so I have some.
Is it season 14?
No, I do have season 14 tea. But, I was talking about International All-Stars.
Oh, yes.
So, we were talking about, this is all fully spoiler, like, also take it with a grain of salt because it hasn't happened yet. So, yes, so Thailand is coming back. So, I am going to spoil the entire season of fucking International All-Stars for you. So, if you are not ready for that, click away now. Click away now. Click away now. One more time, click away now. So, Pangina Heels is a very rumored winner of that. She makes top 3. The top 3 is a very impressive. Like, it is going to be hard to give a winner out of those particular people. I'm not going to spoil anything else because, mystery. I mean, I will.
Yeah, we don't want to be those podcasts.
I'm sure if you listen to us every week, I will spoil it in little pieces, but this piece is Pangina Heels is a contender to win.
Yes. And I do think it's interesting because and they're not making it obvious, but if you know about International All-Stars, I think it's very funny that all of a sudden Pangina's on this tour across America with all these Ru girls.
She's getting her name out there.
She has been doing YouTube interviews with like the Drag Race YouTubers, like Mira Mangle did an interview with Pangina.
Mira Mangle. Also, can we just talk about fucking Mira Mangle for a second? What the fuck is how? Where did she has so many views and she's not entertaining, she's not charismatic, she's not like what is going on with that channel? Me and Cherry fucking tried to do a recap show for so long and never caught up with that.
I think it has to do with the fact that
she have an OnlyFans.
There's something there. Because I found it and I was like, these people are boring, but
They're so boring. But 50,000 views. Like,
do you think she's buying them?
You can do that.
Yeah, you can buy views. You can buy likes. You can buy
YouTube views. How much? I will do that immediately. I am not above that. I am not above that in the slightest bit.
Oh yeah, no, because now to get paid from YouTube, you need at least like 100,000 subscribers.
Yes,
people will buy them.
So then all of your videos are monetized. Very smart.
Yep, and then people will buy.
Wonder how much that
views. Is. They will buy views on videos because the more views you have, it recommends the video.
Yeah, then it's recommended.
Yeah,
maybe that's what she did. Oh my god, what a good Christmas present I can ask for my parents. Can I have money to buy my own views?
Can you pay one of these phone farms in Asia? Because that's what they're saying. These like bots is they're just a warehouse filled with phones, and there's people who will like climb up ladders and slide across and just like things on the phone, and each phone's logged into a different account.
Oh, okay. I will say that's a job I would apply for that job. Just liking shit on like just swiping. Like if you just only follow people that like paid for you to follow, I would swipe through and like everything. Absolutely, I would do that. I can have a TV show on. Just go boop, 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 boop.
You're about to make an account that's like, I will like all your pictures for $5.99 a month. I will make a burner account and like all your photos.
Would that work?
It might.
I would do that. I would 100% do that. Yeah, why not? It's just called being a supportive friend. For money.
For $5.99 a month, I'll be your supportive friend.
I'll like everything you put. Hell, you know what? I'll make 10 accounts and I will like them on 10 times for $5.99 a month. Why not? Why not?
You heard it here first, one viewer.
Why not? Yes. Send me $5 on Venmo and I will like everything that you've ever posted. Wow.
All right, Elise. Well, that's enough All-Stars 6 for the day.
Did we talk about who went home or what happened?
Yeah, we talked about.
We made it to the end of the episode.
What?
Okay, we're talking about lip sync. We're talking about Ginger Center Home. Okay, is there any fun? Like, did you watch Untucked? Because I did.
I definitely didn't rewatch it, so I can't quote anything from it or like really.
I only want to talk about the vote count because I think that's going to be very important.
Well, did you watch the first 10 minutes?
Oh, I did not. It's up, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I did not watch it.
So there is a tie, and here's the thing: in the first 10 minutes,
but there wasn't a tie. There was a 4-3.
No, it's a split vote. It was a tie, I thought.
No, it's 4.
They talk about it in the first 10 minutes as it being a tie.
But I thought I saw 4 people vote for Scarlett.
I don't know. They're talking about it being a tie.
Maybe.
Well, Ginger also
to be fair, I was very high when I watched it the first time. So I was like counting on my fingers. I'm like 1, 2.
Well, you probably counted Ginger, 2. Bitch.
Oh yeah. Oh well, I don't count Ginger as the tie. Well, also Ginger picked Scarlett. I thought it was 4 Scarlett, 3 Jan, and Ginger picked Scarlett.
No, I thought it was. I'm pretty sure it was 4-4.
Oh. It would have to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they in the first 10 minutes, they're all like, well, what happens with a tie? And it's never explained.
9 people. Oh, I think I know what happens.
What?
Oh, wait. I'm not going to reveal it because it happens this season.
Wait, there is a tie?
That's what I've heard.
Between who and who?
That's a lovely question. I don't know. I can't remember who it was between. But I've heard there is a tie, and then so we'll see how the tie break. Because it's a tie, because they lose the... Okay, I'm going to say how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Spoilers. We're in the spoiler section. So if there is a tie, it comes down to the last girl that lip synced and lost the lip sync, and then they will reveal, and that's the tiebreaker. So it could have been. So either way, Scarlett was going home.
Hold up a second.
Yeah.
Damn, bitch.
So you really have to convince everyone not to vote for you.
You know, RuPaul came up with that backstage.
Oh, on the spot. I'm sure. Like, no, I mean, I'm sure. Oh my God, here we go. I'm sure you would have like something in place, but you won't think it would happen. Because on All Stars 5, it was a unanimous vote every time.
Yeah.
Pretty much, except for one time. But like, oh no, I also noticed on All Stars 5, the Queen lip syncing and the group chose the same person every single time. So it never once mattered on All Stars 5 who won the lip sync or not.
Oh.
This season has been very back and forth. And I think that makes for a better season of All Stars.
I support that.
Yeah. But yes, this was what was this? Episode 6, All Stars 6. RuPaul's Drag Race. RuPaul's Drag Race.
Make sure you listen to us, hopefully with Kelsey and Dylan. Hopefully they come back soon. We miss them.
Eventually we'll figure out where they are.
Yeah, they're hiding somewhere. Thank you for listening to us. You can find me on all platforms at Robin from HR. My next gig is not until August 15th. I'm having a hate relationship with my drag, where I'm doing a drag brunch in Holyoke, Massachusetts. So,
very exciting. Come on, Massachusetts. Yes, my name is Elise Navy-Dad. You can find me on most platforms at Elise Navy-Dad, ELISENAVYDAD. And you can find me on Twitter on Elise Navy_Dad. And if you live in New York City, I don't know, literally just follow me on Instagram. I'll post about my gigs there. I think I have one coming up.
You'll find out.
I'm not great with my dates. on details.
No, I need to at least schedule a few weeks in between so I can hate my drag.
Literally. I don't know why you hate it so much. I love you, drag.
Well, someone has to.
You know, this,
All right,
yeah,
friends.
someone has to hate it.
Bye.
Shh.
Oh, wait, I have to hit it twice. I forgot.